Okay, we're rolling. Muhammad Ali, it's good of you to stop by NBC to talk to us, and there are a couple of things that I'd like to clear up. First of all, for everyone concerned, is it Muhammad Ali or Cassius Clay, and why?
Oh, it's Muhammad Ali, and I'd rather not go into it. It's been that for the past 6 years, and it's kind of late now to keep talking about that. Everybody knows it's Muhammad Ali.
Now, you announced in Albuquerque, New Mexico, that win or lose against Joe Frazier, you will retire.
Yeah, I'm finished. I've had 17 years of this, and as of now, I'm serious about it. So that's it. So I'll be finished after I defeat him, which I'm sure I'm going to do.
How much money do you expect to get from that fight?
I really don't know. It's unpredictable. That's not really my main worry. They've been talking about him being the real champion, and they gave it to Ernie Terrell because of something I said on draft once. I had to take it back from him. Beating Sonny Liston twice wasn't enough. Then now they've taken it again and given it to Joe Frazier. And so I got to keep fighting for my title, but I'm never get lose at it. So after this, there won't be no doubt over who the champion is, and that'll be it. And mainly that's my concern. And the finance, I'm not worried about that. They expect about 800 million people to pay to see it, so it should be pretty good.
Let's recap your comeback. First, Jerry Quarry has been detrimental to your
I
development.
just explained it, haven't I? Took Frazier's two toughest fighters and beat him much easier than he did. And so I'll be in better shape when I meet Frazier because I had these two warm-ups. I've been training constantly, and now I got 2 more months to add on to what I have. And so it adds up that Frazier's in trouble.
Now let's talk about the Frazier fight because it has about as much excitement as the old Dempsey-Tunney fight. You have people saying that you can be beaten for the first time in your career. And
Eldorado costs about $10,000. Rolls Royce costs $35,000. But you look at both of them, the Cadillac might look better, might look prettier. But that Rolls Royce is looking good 10 years when that Cadillac is old in 2 years. So when I meet Joe Frazier, it'll be like comparing a prop jet with a four-motor jet. And it'd be like comparing a Rolls Royce with a Cadillac, an amateur with a professional. It's all going to tell. You're going to see the quality it's like two paintings. It's like a $20,000 art painting and another for $350, looking just as pretty. But when you put them beside each other and look at them real close, you can tell the quality in the $20,000 painting. And when I meet Joe Frazier, you will see what a real world champion looks like.
now let's let's go over that again. Let's
You don't want no
contrast.
trouble, do you?
I don't want any trouble at all.
We want them to think that it's not good if we don't have nothing to conquer or no odds against us. This makes a champion when he can come in when the cards are down and keep coming through. So they said I was looking bad with Bonavina until he failed 3 times, and he's never been stopped in his life. Even the so-called hard-hitting Joe Frazier couldn't shake him up. So a champion is one who can come through when the cards are down, like when I first fought Liston. And I hope that he's the 8-1 favorite, and I hope that all the talk is he's going to slaughter me. And not only am I going to beat him, but I'm going to play with him. I'm going to beat Joe Frazier so easy. This will be a real boxer against a slugger. This will be an amateur against a professional. The public will never believe the critics again as far as judging me or anybody in the future, because me and Joe Frazier will be no contest. After I beat Zor Foley, that was my 10th title defense. Frazier was hanging around the gym watching me then. He just got out of the Olympics. And what the people have forgotten, I'm just 2 years old in Frazier, but yet I'm 10 years old in experience. I've had 10 real title fights before he even got popular, and I just annihilated 2 of the toughest fellas he ever fought much quicker and easier than he did. So when I meet Joe Frazier, it's going to all tell, and people will see that what a real champion looks like against a good amateur. It's like comparing a Rolls Royce.
That this will be your toughest fight.
Well, you know, it's the competition, football, basketball, horse racing. If you don't have a champion and somebody who's possible could beat him, people go looking for the thrill of seeing the champion beat or the big mouth beat, and you have to have competition. You notice boxing now is at its highest because you got myself and Joe Frazier gradually coming together, and they're waiting for the climax. So you got to have a competition, and whenever you have a competition and good fighters, it's alive. It was dead when I got out of it. But when I fought Bonavina and Quarry, we drew 5 times more people than Joe Frazier did with his last fight with Bobby Foster. Even in training in New York, I had more people in the gym than Joe Frazier had with Bobby Foster. He had about 4,000 people. At one day in training, we had 5,500 just to watch me train.
I would wish you luck, Muhammad, but I don't think you need it.
You're not as dumb as you look.
just
Okay, I'm just listening. I've done
Is
that
this
all
on
afternoon.
sound?
Yeah.
You picking this up?
We got it.
Well, why should I? Well, you're not gonna use what we saying now.
Oh,
are you?
no, no.
All right. I can whoop him. I got something for him. Cause if I hit him with days in trouble, I'm the king. I'm pretty. I'm